Hi, it's Jo and today I'm going to be watching the Clone Wars Season 4, Episode 20, Bounty. Now, we have met a lot of bounty hunters in this show, so that doesn't really narrow down where we're going to be going next with the story, but I'm excited nonetheless. A reminder that you can find the unedited version of this reaction on my Patreon 2 weeks in advance, the edited version 1 week in advance, and let's go. How she's fallen from the great assassin, right hand of Dooku. Is he trying to sell her that creature? Tatooine is always a sign that you're going up in the world when you land here.
Talking to you, lady.
Oh, you deserve what's coming to you now. Okay, maybe not death, but... Okay, yeah. I mean, death was mildly extreme, but...
Compliments of the lizard in the back.
Just killed one of our team.
Oh.
Sorry about that. Ever considered it? You certainly have the right.
I don't like how he keeps doing the tongue thing.
Join our merry band of bounty hunters, or we turn you over to the authorities.
I don't think she is the person I'd want to be threatening, but I also feel like she's open to the idea of trying out something new.
Hey, boss. Boss, this is your boss.
He was in prison last time I saw him.
And this is Hyacinth.
I know there was like some of them escape, but how did he get out of prison?
What's your name?
Did I miss something?
Especially from someone of your stature and obvious lack of experience.
The second part is not accurate.
Okay.
I enjoy mission episodes.
Your mission is to protect the tram as it makes its way to the final destination.
Ooh.
And what is this precious cargo?
That's none of your concern.
So they're not there to steal anything, they're there to be guards.
He rules over this planet with an iron fist. If you fail
With an iron fish.
losing your... So far, my men have been ineffective against them.
Oh, lovely. Can you tell us a little bit more about these Marauders?
No matter what happens, do not open this box.
There are an iron fish inside.
That is what we're protecting.
Who cares? As long as we get paid.
Yep, pretty much the standard mercenary. They're more mercenaries than just bounty hunters. Ooh, good old-fashioned train heist. Love it, love it. Well, you know, these mercenaries are already... They were literally at the train station. That was brilliant. Guards, well done. We have weird ninja-esque fighters. Maybe we could radio into the team, let them know. The Marauders are here.
They're here.
Yes, well observed. I'm scared the cargo is either living or something that's actually pretty insignificant.
Oh, no you don't.
Ooh. At this point I feel like they'd all be better off if they'd all just been around the cargo. You're gonna need to hitch a ride. I like how the guards are being dealt with instantly, and then like the bounty hunters are the only ones putting up a fight.
Hold your position. Bosk, get to the back and help the rookie.
It's one of your team members that fell off the tram. It's two of your team members that fell off the tram. If the king rules with an iron fish, which I know was an iron fist, maybe these are like resistance fighters? Oh dear! That's 4 of your bounty hunters that have fallen off the train/tram.
Over my dead body.
That can be arranged. What is it? Because he said they want what's mine. Is this something they've stolen from him and his people? Teeny tiny boba. It's a baby. Please don't tell me it's a baby.
What?
I feared it might be something like this.
You came for me.
Of course I did.
That's what I thought. How do we know that we're actually doing the right thing?
Worth a lot of money to me. Now
That is Ventress. Oof. She can fight Grievous, but this guy, no match. That's better.
Tie them down, and let's finish this job.
Ooh. Does Ventress want to be someone that subjugates the weak? I suppose yes.
I never asked to be ripped away from my home. From my family.
Ventress can relate to that.
You'll never know what it's like.
I wish I didn't, but I do.
Is she gonna do the right thing?
Only 2 of us left. I get half.
Half? Please. You just got to the
Aren't you gonna go back and collect the rest of his crew?
Don't test me.
Is Ventress gonna kill the king and take over? This is my kingdom now.
My bride.
Thought as much.
Right.
Credits as promised.
Is it Boba in there? Or the Chancellor dude and she's helping them out? Ventress does enjoy making enemies.
Run along now.
I feel like there's going to be war on this place.
Thank you.
Well, Ventress has got enough money now that she can try and make her new life work for her. She didn't just do that because of the money, she did that because she wanted to, because it was the right thing.
I have a future.
What is she planning to do? Okay, I do feel like the king would have radioed ahead, like, the bounty hunters double-crossed us, stop her. You know, when the tram arrived at the station, they would have, I think she probably killed all the guards, but I don't think, like, just casually strolling off the planet would have been how she got away. Seeing Boba again was obviously a lot of fun. I am going to react to the Book of Boba Fett, but I'm going to wait until I finish the Clone Wars, because I imagine he pops up again. So I want to have, like, seen as much of his journey as I can before I watch that. But that being said, he was in prison, and I know there was the riot and some of them escaped. I guess he also managed to escape, but I feel like they didn't really explain that very well. But I enjoyed seeing Ventress kind of trying to figure out where to go, like ending up on Tatooine because that's where you go when you've got no other options, and figuring out, finding, like, ending up in the bounty hunters got with Boba Fett and the kind of the different personalities and the way they clashed. Heist missions or whatever are always like a really fun episode to watch in any show. Never the most deep and moving, but like I think this one was a really, really good example of the dangers of not knowing what the cargo is. Because even Boba was like, holy crap, I'll protect you. But then when he realised she wanted to go back, he was like, oh, tough, you come with me. And I like that Ventress did let the girl go back with her family. I think Ventress we first met would not have done that. The Ventress has been through everything she's been through. As much as she could try and be like, oh yeah, I got the extra money from them. She did it because she thought it was the right thing to do. She didn't want to give an innocent girl to that guy to be his kidnapped bride. Which is a point in Ventress's favour. Now when she says at the end there, automatically, I have a future. What does that mean? Does that mean she's going to go and try and do good in the world? Or does that mean she's going to go and try and be like, is she going to become like an anti-hero? So she's not going to be like good, but she's also not going to be out there killing people left, right and centre. I am intrigued, but yeah, this was a really interesting episode. I feel like I still need to get more of a handle on just who Ventress is now to see what my opinion on her fully is. Boba has his team and he is very much their accepted leader because he is a very, very experienced kid. It's almost sad how, I mean, it is sad how experienced he is given how small he is, but he is not, I feel like in a lot of their missions, people will be, they'll underestimate him and he will take full advantage of that. This was a really fun episode to see them all work together, to see Ventress making yet more enemies, although I like that she did seem to give them quite a decent, like, a fair share of the money. Obviously they didn't know about the extra money she got. But like I said, they all need to get off that planet ASAP because the king is going to be furious. And that planet is, I assume the girl and her brother and everyone were from like a different species, a different camp, a different clan on that planet. Obviously they were different species, but I feel like there's going to be all-out war now, and yeah, get out while you can. But this was a fun episode. I don't feel like I have overly much to say about it, but I did enjoy it a lot, regardless. Thank you so much for watching.